Hello, welcome back to my Fusion 360 tutorial series. My name is Nathan Morris, and we are working through Autodesk Fusion 360, a power guide for beginners and intermediate users by CADArtifex. Today we are in Chapter 8, tutorial number 4. So we are making a spring. So we're going to use the coil command to make the coils, the round part, and then we're going to use some sketches and sweeps to make the hooks. So with that, we'll go ahead and jump into Fusion. So I'm going to hit save right off the bat, Chapter 8, Tutorial 4, and save that. So to get started, this is about the only design I've seen where we don't start with a sketch. Instead, we're going to start with the coil command in the create drop-down menu. So we're going to go to coil, and then that prompts us to select a plane. We'll select this top plane, and then we are in a center point circle kind of tool. So we'll do that, and the circle is diameter 40. We're centering it on the origin, and I'll hit enter, and then that generates just a random string. So we need to set the diameter. The diameter is going to be 40 revolutions, 10, and then the height is 60, and the section size is 5. The rest we're going to leave default, circular section. We could do a square shaped spring or a triangular, this would be kind of cool, but we're just going to do the regular circular and on the center of that section. Okay, so we'll hit OK, and we have the overall shape of our spring. Now we need to add the hooks. So we're going to create an offset plane to go up 60 millimeters, and that will get us right centered with the end of this. So we'll go ahead and do that, and we'll create a sketch on this plane. So we are going to do a center point arc centered on the origin. Start at this point and come up 45 degrees. And then I'll use the line tool, or you could do center point arc or any of those arc ones. And then we'll click somewhere over here and somewhere over here. This section needs to be horizontal, and then these need to be tangent with each other. And then that locks that shape fully in. So we'll hit finish sketch and go to create drop-down menu, go to sweep, select, we need to rotate around to select the end of the profile of that coil, and then click select next to path and select our path that we made there. So that's the part that brings it to the middle, and then we need to create the part that goes up. So we'll go to create sketch, we'll do it on the right plane this time, and we'll start right up here. It is kind of a funny way of looking at it, but it will work out for us. So we'll do use the line tool. Oh, actually I can't use the line tool, I forgot. Because we don't have a line that we're starting with, we can't do the arc. We kind of need a line first. So I'll do the arc tool instead, and I'll do center point arc. So I will center somewhere just above that line, and then start here and go up. And this needs to be a radius of 12. We'll add after the fact. And then this center point needs to be vertical with this point. So that locks that in, although really the end point can still move here. So we're going to go a vertical line that is 15 millimeters, and then we need to add tangent C right here, and then that'll lock those in. And then using the line tool or the tangent arc, we'll create an arc around here, coming down, and somewhere around there. The diameter is 12, and then we need to specify that this goes 45 degrees below the horizontal. So we'll make a little construction line for the horizontal line, and then using the D dimension tool, we'll do the end point, the middle point, and that end point, and we'll specify that angle is 45 degrees. So with that, that's fully defined. We'll finish the sketch, go to create, sweep, select that profile plane, select our path, and we'll hit OK. So now we have that top hook. Now we need to create the bottom hook, so I will start a new sketch on that bottom plane. And it makes no difference. You can draw from here. Psychologically, I like to flip it over just because it seems right since I'm working on this side, but it doesn't really matter. So we'll create an arc here. And same thing, this needs to be a center, or there's different ways to do it, but I'll do a center point arc centered on the origin so that that is fixed right there. And then we'll go 45 degrees and then do an arc right here. And this wants to snap to things, which is kind of annoying. So I'm just going to come out here. Sometimes it's nice to just avoid where it snaps. So I'll go ahead and make that tangent and make this section vertical. Actually, apparently I need to do that in the opposite order. Make that portion vertical. Come on. I don't want these to snap to those other features. I could have hidden the body, I guess, and then it wouldn't have been an option. So you can see the shape I have spelled out there. That's what we want. So I'll hit Finish Sketch, and now, oh, I wasn't paying attention. I went the wrong direction. So I guess if I had done it from the other way, it would have looked right. So I need to go back into the sketch and edit that. So this, I'm going to delete that angle and see if I can drag this upward. It's not really easy. So I'll just redo this portion. Double click on this section, it'll select everything selected there. And then I will recreate this arc, center point arc from the center, come around 45 degrees. This time I am just going to hide the body so that it isn't interfering and wanting to snap to that. So I'll create an arc section here with the line tool, and then make this section vertical and add tangency right here. Okay, so I'll hit Finish Sketch and unhide the body, and then now I can go ahead and sweep that shape around to there. So with that, I need to create the actual hook. So again, we'll be creating a sketch on the right plane, and that will be a curve that comes down center point arc. There'll be a curve that comes down here and has a straight segment and then curves around like that, similar to the other one. So this is 12 millimeters. This is 15 millimeters. And then we need a construction line. This is also 12 millimeters. And this goes 45 degrees below or above that. Add in tangency right here, and it should be fully defined. Oh, we still need to specify that this center point is vertical with this endpoint. So now everything's fully defined, and we can sweep this last section to finish up. So sweep, select that profile, select this path, and everything else is good. So we'll hit OK. Now we have our completed shape. So we have this spring, the coil in the middle, and then that wraps around and comes up for hooks. So this would be a tension spring versus a compression spring. So it's meant to get stretched out. And that's what they had us design for a tutorial for. So with that, we're all done. I will sign off. Thank you for watching.